Green alphabet, take over the internet, protect your neck, slit a throat in the process. Butterfly knife gave butterfly effect, pierce through the skin when the point connects. Samurai tactics, lyrical acrobatics, don't fuck with pork, never speaking pig Latin. My shit bang from here to Saturn, Green Lantern, charge up, bust your fucking atoms. Knowledge is lethal always, civilized and savage in darkness and hallways. Ran up the staircase, devils came through the doorway. Lost Babylon in the alleyway. Out of his army jacket came a fifth for E and J. That's how live niggas started that day. Stolen cars with the toothbrush. Fiends hit the block for a dope rush. Watching out for 5 in the donut. Pulled his hand out, he chose the fattest one.
Sure. Yeah.
Pulled his hand out, he chose the fattest one.
Music Talk Monday. Music Talk Mondays. Music Talk Mondays. Yeah. What's good? What's good? What's good, yo?
The Mazda CX-50. We're not supposed to be out here. Built for the outdoors. With standard all-wheel drive. Specially tuned off-road drive.
Yo. What's good? What's good? What's good? So we back in here again. You know what I'm saying? Music Talk Mondays. Shout out to everybody that's been tuning in lately. You know what I mean? If I'm not mistaken, I think we've been running for like 4 months straight, except for like one day. But nonetheless, 4 months straight consistent, right? I think that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? So before I jump into everything, let me get these shouts out. Shout out to BMG Mo. You know what I mean? He might pop in. You know what I'm saying? He busy right now. So, you know what I mean? Yo, hope you pop in. If not, I will talk to you in a few. Shouts out to Born Devon, Wu-Tang Management, Wisdom Beats, Arctic, Amon, DJ DC Hollywood, my man Watts, O. Tree, SK1, and my Outland Clan, T, Danny, L. Bill, Justin, Off-White, T Papers, him, and yo, Ronnie and man, Randall Fitness, you know what I'm saying? Randall Fit Like My Bad, and DJ Frank Cola. What's good, yo? We back. I got an interesting topic to cover today, but I want to get into, you know what I mean, like a budget real quick. Let's discuss having a budget. Now, there's an interesting way of separating your money, you know what I'm saying, so that way you can go ahead and have your money away from your house bills, is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, right? So check it. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me turn this camera on. Boom. All right, so the way that we do this, right? Now, I'm learning like everybody else, and I'm applying things, you know what I'm saying, once I learn them, right? So don't y'all know those cards you load with money, like the Visa ones or the MasterCard ones or whatever? Take one of those and just start putting money on it. Whatever you can afford, 25 here, you know what I'm saying, 50 there, 100 there, 200, 500, whatever you're going to put on there, right? That card, that's your budget for your business, right? So once you separate it and you got that card, you feel me? Now you have your budget. It's just the easy way to separate the money. You feel me? It's very simple. And I had thought about it and I was like, yo, so I'm doing that right now. I'm loading that card and shit, putting money on it for real. So yeah, but listen, I wanna bring to light somebody from Wu-Tang, you know what I'm saying, that put me on. My man Born Devon. I'm gonna showcase some of his stuff real quick because like I said, that's the guard right there. He put me on, yo. He's always doing something. Like, I mean, his hustle was unmatched, you feel me? Like, I don't really see too many people, you know what I'm saying, like really doing this business how he's doing it. Like, he's grinding real hard, man. Like, grinding real heavy for real, for real. Hold up, wait a minute. Boom. Let y'all get a dose of this real quick. Shout out to Born Divine Chamber, Wu-Tang Management. Oh, hold up, wait a minute. Hold up. My bad. I'm feeling under the weather today, y'all. Hold up. Uh. Gotta keep it rolling though. Wait a minute. Let me go ahead and get this together. What? Hold up. Wait a minute. That's the dog right here.
Yeah. Yo, most folks don't know about the process. They try to keep it for my niggas in the projects, cause they know we was always better prospects to run all of this shit, and so the cops get very nervous when they see a group of two or more. They observers keep track of niggas out the door. Get off the dick, my nigga, you too insecure. Let a black man be, we might find a cure to all your stupidity. The medicine's a killer bee, the policies is fucked up, and niggas ain't at liberty to make no corrections to your infections. And now you want us to believe in your injections. Yeah, right, my nigga, I stay right, my nigga. Clear all that bullshit right there, my nigga, I know you. I understand the level you go to. I always stay a level ahead with Black Goku.
My side of the block don't give a fuck about the cops. Niggas still hustle if the block hot. Niggas like, nah, nigga, you can't ride. You're a civilian around here, I peep accent. You don't know where you at, better keep asking. Lost nigga, get your head ripped off, nigga. Park Hill, definitely all night. Street life, anger all wrapped into one mind. You just blind to us. Real stuff. I see your bullshit now, homie, you fucked up. It's a must that my neighborhood got a bus. Cause you got a strange walk and your hat's up. No alien niggas, I got a Van Moose. Your virgin raps is like lamb juice. So buckle down, move, nigga, don't look back. Off the mat, that's where you ought to be. Way, way off in the water, be. Far, far away from the real, we don't mix right. Your project's up, mine is 6 flights. You're not really a...
Y'all go on Wu-Tang, you feel me? You see it right here. Go ahead and subscribe, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you see what's going on with it. Oh, damn, my bad. You see what's going on with it. It's lit over there, you feel me? Oh, my bad. So, yeah, it's lit over there, you feel me? So, go ahead and subscribe over there, for real. Let me go ahead and throw Born Divine on, for real. Wait a minute, let me grab this. I'm tired of shit, y'all. But this is a part of the grind, though. You know what I'm saying? This is what you gotta do. Here we go. Baltimore zone, y'all.
Yeah, and yo, it's passion, Lord, it's inspiration. The got GLF on everybody's station. Check the stats, got a thorough reputation for bringing these bars to life, the inspiration. An indication, nigga, we the new wave. We them old kings come to teach a new slaves. So nigga, get in line, we call this morning time. Wake these niggas up, give them some sunshine. Hit them with rays of light, bouncing off my air light. Create enough kinetic energy to disappear tonight. Now I'm seeing like it's so 2020. A handle on the hip-hop game is plenty money, nigga. Yeah, and plenty niggas here to come collect. Enough respect, everybody that done cut a check. Every promoter wasn't settling for nothing less. They want that real, so they come and talk to GLF. Yes, you put through blind, step up in your Coliseum, get it all the way live. Yeah.
Back off my hiatus, I'm back like high hater. Still question how I made it, now watch them try to trace it. But when it comes to the passion, you know you can't fake it. Around some move makers, I learn to shake and break them. Ain't no scared money, shorty, if you trying to make it. Watch out for changing faces.
Hold up, not to cut the guards with knowledge, not to cut the wisdom, but check it. This is Baltimore's own, yo. Baltimore, this is Baltimore's own, yo. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we got soldiers from Baltimore out here, right? But, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to support and all that, you know what I'm saying? We got ours, you know what I'm saying? So don't even worry about it. We good, Baltimore. We forever good, yo.
When disrespect is blatant, we cut them off at the tongue, ignore the shit they saying. Then it's back to planning business matters, as every minute of my life is sacred, and I ain't about to waste it. Frivolous conversations, too busy trading paper. Master my own moves, so ain't no easy layups. As Indie Boom got the streets on lock, player. Major money transactions, how the game races. Check my resume, baby, let's go to new places. I made my way across the country, be more to Vegas. We conquer land, enjoy the fruits of our fucking labor. Yeah, yeah.
Indie Boom, Passion, Born Divine, featuring Amar Divine, y'all. Indie Boom, you feel me? So make sure y'all go out there, support that, you feel me? Subscribe to Born Divine's channel as well as Born Divine, you know what I mean? 7-7. Make sure y'all do that. But yo, I'm just telling y'all, independence is key, right? So at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Look at this. This is Indie Boom. This is what he has. You feel me? High-end studio equipment, your sound perfected. You know what I mean? Indie Boom's the label. We got the merch and all that. Like, I'm trying to keep up. That's the God Capadonna right there. I'm trying to keep up with what the God is doing, right? And when I say that everything that he does is just like, I can't even describe it, put it like that. But he's always and forever going to be doing this, you know what I'm saying, and successful at it, you know what I mean? He just does what he does, you know what I mean? It's just the passion, yo. It's literally the passion. But make sure y'all, you know what I'm saying, subscribe to Indie Boom, you know what I mean? Go on his Indie Boom music group .vote.com, you know what I mean? Support the God, you feel me? Yo, so at the end of the day, we 13 minutes in. Yo, I'm tired. You feel me? I'm tired. But listen, so like I told y'all about that card and everything, make sure that you learn how to separate your money because you need somewhere to put it. My thing is this. Say like you got it in the bank, right? And you pay bills with that. So when you go to pay for something, it might take away from what you thought that you might be able to use, right? But the bill already snatched it. So just separate the money. I'm gonna spend this on this. So boom, put it on the card. You know what I mean? It's not that hard, you feel me? That's all you gotta do. I'm stressing that because it's just a surefire way, a simple way, because you gotta pay for everything, you know what I mean, with a card online in the first place. So therefore, get the card, you know what I'm saying? You're not interrupting anything going on with your home money, none of that. Once again, this is for independence. This is for people that's coming into the game and learning. They need to learn how to, you know what I'm saying, like establish a budget. It's very important to establish a budget. Yo, damn, I'm tired. But I'm still here though. And y'all still rocking with me. So let me see what we got next. What we got next? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
Every independent artist and producer should be running their career and thinking of everything they do like a record label.
What are you trying to build? What is this thing ultimately supposed to be? And for a lot of people, it should be a retirement plan.
Hey, listen, this is becoming your own record label, step-by-step guide. Top Music Attorney likes that. So go ahead, subscribe to her channel. You feel me? Check this out.
It's super easy to start a record label. In order to do this, there are administrative things and legal things. We teach you all of this. A lot of people get so overwhelmed that they just never take action.
Yeah.
And some people either have this dream already and they haven't taken the steps to do what they need to do, or they don't even know that this is something they should be doing. I did this, that Arco, partnered with me, and we just came to the conclusion at one point that it made no sense to just, if we were going to stay independent, to not have our own enterprise. And even if we signed with a record label, to not build up our own entertainment business in the meantime.
For sure.
So that's why we started our record label. It is super easy, and let's break it down. All right. So I thought we would start with just discussing like the passion piece, because everyone wants to do this because they feel passionate about music or working with artists. Let's go on that. That is the foundation of what's going to make your record label successful. We'll work out the logistics. We'll get you covered. We're like addicted to music. It's just what we do.
Right.
We love making music. We love performing. We love.
Also, I want to point out, when you do your music, make sure you know who's going to be listening to your music. Like, what's your audience? What's your niche market? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to know all that shit, because if you don't know who to promote your music to, or who to attach yourself to or whatever, then 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get the results you're looking for.
All the things that are involved with it. And so I think that's what drove us starting our label.
We want to do things correctly. We want to succeed. In 2024, there's really no excuse to not have knowledge about how things work. There's so many resources, that weren't there 20 years ago to artists, as far as learning the music business, as far as taking control of your career. For me, I used to sit around and just get super excited thinking about, of course I wanted to be this big artist, but then the ultimate goal was then I can have my own record label.
Y'all got to think about it. If you get signed to a record deal, you don't own your masters. You really don't own anything. They give you a small percentage of your hard work and labor. Remember that.
And I can be like Trent Reznor and like have like Nothing Records and sign bands that I want to help kind of develop that are in my whole sound. And that's another exciting thing that you can do when you start a label, is what you do is you build an infrastructure around yourself, right? Like you just get excited for the image and the vibe, and it's like you're creating a scene or a collective under what you're doing. I don't know. It's super exciting.
Well, and then we're all excited. So then the execution pieces here are pick a name. If you haven't picked a name, just pick a name. But then you need to run a knockout search. Okay, I've discussed this in detail in another video, but the knockout search is just to make sure no one else has your name. Don't put in all this effort.
Hey, listen, now, depending on how long you plan on being in this business, I suggest that you choose a name that is, you can flip in more ways than one. Like, you could turn it into a brand, you can turn it into a movement. You know what I mean? Like, make sure you actually really think about what you're doing and who you're trying to reach. That's very important, because you don't want to just come up with something and it doesn't really fit what you're doing.
And you're using, like universal. Okay, it's just someone else has got it. Just
take the time. That's what's fun.
Need contracts for your music business? Go to topmusicattorney.com to get downloadable templates such as NDAs, record label agreements, management agreements, featured artist agreements, and so much more. Go to topmusicattorney.com. So maybe you have the name already. Make sure you get the social media handles right away. It should be the same username on every single social media. And it doesn't matter if you're going to post on it or not. Make sure you get it, because someone else could just take your name and start posting as you.
Make sure all your shit is uniform. Make sure everything that you do is uniform, because one page leads to another page, leading to another page, etc., etc.
So get all the handles, even if you're not going to do anything with it, and get the website. As a label, again, even if you were just representing yourself and building something around yourself, your company, your team, like however you do this, have a professional presentation, a quick landing page that's not super complicated. It does not take much time to set up, and you should have something simple, because it just makes you look so professional. We talk to award-winning, music supervisors and producers and all the things, and people love just being able to look at a quick website for you and see how professional you are. And then,
hey, I got a website. I suggest you get a website, or be trying to get a website in the near future. Listen, I'm not going to lie to you. There's power in having your own.com, power in having your own website. The power is you can do what you want on your website. I mean, nothing illegal, of course, but you can sell and distribute, you know what I'm saying, whatever you want, you know what I mean, on your website, long as it's in the legal guidelines, of course. But yeah, you need to have a website.
And guess what? You can get an email associated with that website where it's like Tom's Blue Sunrise something. I don't even know. But it's Tom at Tom's Blue Sunrise something.com. And so it just gives you this very professional edge that helps you to stand out from everyone else. This is what this game is. Everyone's special and no one's special. What is special about you will stand out in that you will not be lazy. You're going to put effort into all these little details. And you're going to do that because you're super passionate. Okay. So then, the second thing as far as starting a record label, super easy, is understand that what this is you building something that it is first and foremost you. When we started it, it was just us. Everything from music videos to content creation to promotion to figuring out the live shows and the backing track. It was helpful that we both had different skill sets and we could do different things, but it was us. The label was us. And then slowly.
See? And that's what we dealing with right now on our side of music. We're our own label. We do everything in-house. I mean, everything. Beats, videos, everything. Everything. Shirts. I mean, everything is in-house.
As we just got people excited about what we were doing, like, wow.
Which kind of, sort of, in one way, I mean, I don't know, but it's not like, you know what I'm saying, we don't try to build with other people or whatever, but I'm going to tell y'all something. When you pretty much can do everything yourself, then go ahead and do it. It might be strenuous, but at the end of the day, the reward is better because, y'all did it yourself, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we like I said, we support other people and everything like that or what have you, but sometimes, you know what I mean, like all the money that we have for business is in the business. So sometimes, we might not be able to, purchase certain things from certain individuals sometimes or whatever, because we fully independent and the money is just running through, it's just doing what it's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, sometimes, you know what I'm saying, it's just best to be independent, but I'm gonna let them finish.
You're really doing this. It's awesome. And I want to be a part of this. Some people started volunteering. And then we got some money. We started paying people. And then we actually hired proper staff. Now people are on salary. And so you have the ability to start growing it. But the label is you. And I want to emphasize that. Think like a label, regardless of whether you actually become a label and you're signing artists. If you don't want to do that, that's cool. But this mentality is very important that you instill it within yourself.
Every independent artist and producer should be running their career and thinking of everything they do like a record label. That's just how it is. Like, your ultimate goal is to quit the 9-to-5 job and just make music and just do things in the industry and, plan events and come up with artwork and maybe eventually a fashion brand.
Man, coming up with artwork, fashion brands. I mean, it's the beauty of it all, you know what I'm saying? Like, once again, we're going to roll with that word for today, passion. It's the passion of it all, you know what I mean? Shout out to Born Divine again, you know what I'm saying? Indie Boom, Divine Chamber, Wu-Tang Management. Yo, it's the passion, yo. You got to love this shit. Like, a lot of the stuff that people do, they don't do it passionately, you know what I'm saying? But when you do it passionately, you know what I mean? It's like you attach to it. People can feel the vibration. And it just lets people know, you know what I'm saying? Like, boom, like minds, you know what I'm saying? A alike, you know what I'm saying? Like mind attract mind, mind detect mind, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's how your music and your whole brand is supposed to be. It's supposed to be able to attract. So you have to make something that's magnetic, you know what I mean? That's going to pull people in that's been waiting for what you have. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Because you're not the only one, you know what I'm saying, going through what you're going through or feeling the way that you feel about certain things, whatever your topics may be. Somebody feels the same way you do. You just got to find them.
All these kind of things. Like, you want to get to all of these levels to get revenue in. So you are just making money with your music and you're owning the music and all these things. And as a record label, as those things, you can bring your friends up, along with you if you want, because you're always out and you're like, oh, this guy's really cool. Like, I can work with him. I can help him. Because as you're learning these things, as you're learning the business, like, you have knowledge and now you can apply that knowledge to making it work for you.
Oh yeah. Like, share, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this whether I got energy or not. And today is one of them nights, but I'm still here though. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, subscribe. You know what I mean? Because I got to give you all this information.
As far as running your
and even
career.
and even the passion piece of when you're coming up, some of the best people that are all actually on our team, we just they were in the ancillary of what was happening. And then we just kind of like, so wow, like this person's really invested. They really support us. They really want to be a part of this. We're like, let's hire them. Like they're perfect
See
for
what
the
we can
team.
do
So
with
you
what can they
start
do?
building up a team of people who are so passionate about what you want. And ultimately, isn't that the goal? We all want to get signed with record labels because we think they're going to be so passionate and they're going to support us and they want to help us and all stuff. What if you could just build that for yourself? The next thing, as far as like when you are going to launch your own label and become your own label, to think about your niche. Again, if you're just your own band, your own solo thing, if you want to sign some people, like either way, you niche down a little bit. And one of the examples that I love so much is Fixed Records.
Like I said, the niche. Who are you doing the music for? Like, what are you trying to put out there? Why are you doing it? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a reason. You know what I mean? You have something to say. You know what I mean? So for the passion of it all, I'm pretty sure you got something to say. So yeah, the niche. Who you talking to?
Records. We interviewed the co-founder James Rhodes. Great interview. He gives so much.
Seriously.
Like
I'll link it down.
Yeah, so much like behind the scenes information about being a 7-figure record label owner. Anyway, what they do is they focus on synchronization. It's like their cake, their bread, their cheese, they're all the things. And they don't waste time on music videos. They don't waste time even on touring. They do synchronization focus where they want to get the music placed because that's where a lot of great money is earned. And so they niched down not only.
Yeah, that's another thing too. When you copyright your projects and everything, you know what I'm saying, and you have your publishing and everything straight, you don't just get a check from let's just say like DistroKid, for example. You don't just get a check from DistroKid. You should be getting a check from DistroKid. You should be getting a check from, let's just say, your pro, which would be damn. Wait a minute. Wow. It'll come back to me. ASCAP, yo. ASCAP, BMI, shit like that. You should be getting a check from them. And then publishing, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of checks you're supposed to be getting versus just getting the check off of your distribution platforms or whatever.
Only in what they did as a label, right? Focusing on that one service, but they also focus on like industrial rock fused music, which is so niche. It's not like, oh, we're doing like corporate music. No, it's like a very niche subgenre.
But that's what you want to do. You definitely want to have a niche or genre, and I love that example because they figured out a way to cut a lot of costs. You really need to see this interview because I'm actually surprised at how much that James talked about in the interview, because he really lets you know numbers of what they're spending on their artists, what they're doing to promote the things that they do, where the money's kind of coming from doing as far as niche. But no, I was just thinking about that interview. It was so good.
And guys, everything sync related. I got the sync course coming for you, and I'm just so excited because it's just
sync licensing. Look into it.
Your templates, your contact information for all these people. It's just I make it very, very easy if you want to get your music into TV, film, and games. So that's coming very soon. Make sure you sign up to be on the email list so you can get notifications about that by going to topmusicattorney.com/newsletter, or just click the link down below. Ever dream of getting your music into TV, film, and games? Well, it's easier than you think. And here's what I put together for you. A music library database of 90+
That's another check.
music libraries, email templates, and a license agreement, all so it's done for you. Go to topmusicattorney.com for sync licensing made easy. The next thing about starting the label, you got to do this, okay? So it's now, we have the passion, we're building the team, we're doing the stuff. It's actually getting the legal things in line, okay?
Hold up. I'm going to look into that sync licensing. ASCAP, I don't know how many people are involved in it that's watching this or whatever, but I know they send things out from time to time where they'd be like, people need music for movies. You feel me? And you can submit your stuff or whatever, but make sure y'all look into ASCAP or BMI. There's other ones as well. So do your research.
Okay, so number one is getting your limited liability company set up. You got to do that, okay? Because you need to have a legal structure around you to protect your interests, to protect your personal assets. And you need to do this in the beginning. A common question is, well, do I really need to do it? I don't really have anything going on right now. No, that's the time you have to do it, is before anything happens. So
Don't do it
set up
when
the
it's too
LLC,
late.
but then you have to make sure you register your copyright. You need to make sure you get your trademark. You need to make sure you have your basic contracts. We dedicate so much time
Checklists,
to teaching you
templates.
guys this stuff on this channel. So if you dig this content, please make sure you subscribe right now. Okay, give it a big thumbs up. So just be part of the fam and be empowered that you can do all of this stuff yourself. Does it have to be solely, your LLC does it have to be solely dedicated to music as opposed to, you know, usual business LLC? You make sure you have a separate thing for your music efforts, right? So if you set up an LLC and you're using it for music, but then you're also like live stream person and you also do construction on the side, you shouldn't use that for all the things, because those are all the things that could go down in flames.
Right.
You want to have a separate LLC for your separate things. So there should be one that's just for your music.
See, y'all have to know the business, man. She just dropped a very, 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 very huge jewel. Limited liability company. Do your research.
Great question.
Stay protected.
Now we need to figure out how to actually build your presence online. And so such a huge focus of what you have to do is.
Now, this is where a lot of people tend to fall off, you know what I'm saying, within like a month or two. Because this isn't the easy part for a lot of people. I mean, this is something that you really have to put together with a strategy in order to achieve, you know what I'm saying, notoriety online like you would like, you know what I mean? So
into getting the word out about what you're doing. Whatever you're doing right now for your marketing plan and your scheduling and things like that, it's not enough. It just isn't. And if you tell me, I kind of post every once in a while, that's pretty much what everyone says. If you go, I have a schedule and I try to do like one to two times a week. Hell no, that's not good enough. And so I think that people have it in their minds of what is okay in order to be successful. The bar is higher than that. You have to shoot higher.
You should want to, like, you should be super stoked about this, because like, this is it. This is the dream. Like, this is what you want to be doing.
this is the dream, you know what I'm saying? Burning yourself out to achieve whatever you're trying to achieve. It's another job because you have to do so much work, but it's a good job because you're passionate about it.
With your life, you want to be making music, you want to be making content, you want to be putting it out there. The key to everything is organization, lists, templates, every little thing, way that you can kind of stay on track with these things, because you are going to be setting the bar for whether you're the artist yourself and you're running a label around yourself, or whether you are planning just to have artists. You need to show them the work ethic, and it's fun work to do. We've even given them out on the music business jumpstart training. We have a marketing schedule PDF download that literally tells you what your posting schedule is. But it's things free. Like that.
That's free. We'll make sure to link it down below. But yeah, you can get a full, marketing schedule just to get some help. What about oversaturation or viewer follower fatigue?
See, this is the thing right here: oversaturation and viewer follower fatigue. Wow. Listen, sometimes you have to post the same post 8 times a day. 8 times a day. And that's when it becomes, in your mind, oversaturated. You know what I'm saying? And then you feel like, wow, I keep posting the same thing. It's redundant. And it starts to become tedious after a while. But check this out.
Everything that I've done and the music businesses that I have been able to grow to 6 figures, the stuff that we have done with our label, showing up is the most important thing. And the people who are interested in what you're doing, they don't get fatigued by you posting and showing up every single day. You think that you're being a certain way, you're not. But if in fact your stuff is getting fatiguing and you think so, it means you need to switch it up. That's why we vary content. We do pictures, we do reels, we do live streams. So you have to still keep that. Grant Cardone, some of you know, a big guy in kind of the finance and business world, he talks about he wants to make people annoyed. He wants to be so oversaturating the market of like, oh, I've heard that song so many times. Oh, I keep hearing about that person. He goes, that's what we're actually striving for.
We've also talked about artists like Elijah the Boy, who's an independent artist who is just keeps pushing out the same content and the same content and same content. And then when people complain about it, he posts that to use the same content. He works it together, and then, but everything goes up. His numbers just keep going up like crazy. I think that content fatigue is an illusion in your head, because your content isn't getting to everybody every time. And if you think that everybody is seeing your content, They're not. You're not getting pushed out to the same people every time you post.
Let me just interject. Remember that the algorithm shows content to people who want to see it. Think about that for a second. It doesn't show you stuff it doesn't want, that you don't want to see, because it doesn't want to lose you and lose the platform. So if people are already watching your stuff and seeing your stuff, it's because they like your stuff. They want to see more of you.
That is just all in your head as far as just audience fatigue. If you're posting content and it's not getting numbers on it, well, then
Man, if you drop a single, you got to post that single. I don't give a fuck. You got to post that single. You got to keep posting that single. Post your album. Use different pictures. Put the link underneath the bottom. No matter how you got to make it different, still got to promote it. Post that. You know what I mean?
you haven't posted the right content yet. Because at the end of the day, Instagram, TikTok, all these platforms, they don't want to punish you. They want people to stay on the platform as long as possible. So they are going to reward content that people are actually looking on. They know when you're scrolling, if you stopped a little bit and hesitated, even if you didn't hit like, they know that people are just stopping and hesitating. If nobody's stopping and hesitating, are you getting their attention in the first 3 seconds if it's a video?
Music Attorney is your #1 legal resource for artists, producers, and record labels. Get contract templates, one-on-one legal advice, free master classes, and everything you need for your music business. Go to topmusicattorney.com. On the action item here, because the promises of this video is how to, in the most easy way, start a record label. Okay, so first of all, it's all the basic things of pick the name, get the social media handles. You do want to get the website. You do want to get the professional email, but you can start moving on it right away. If you're releasing music, right, for yourself, let's say, or for your band, you should put the name of your label as the releasing agent, as the distributor. Start using the name. Make sure you set up the LLC. The
Bag Life Dynasty. You feel me?
LLC is the thing that's going to be on behalf of your label. If you do want to sign artists, you have to get a recording agreement. You make sure you have proper agreements for everyone that you're.
That step.
You can't skip that step. And I know it can get expensive. So if you need a template, go to topmusicattorney.com. We have them for you there. They're discounted, so you don't have to go through a law firm. Okay. But whatever you're doing, you have to make sure you insulate and protect yourself, get your copyrights, get your trademarks. These are all your to-do items. I have in-depth videos on how to do this. I even have full-length courses and things like that. But
make sure you copyright not only just your music, but take care of your trademarking for your logos and all that. I'm saying that because I've done that already. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, don't think about taking my stuff. But outside of that, here she go.
You can get it all for free here on the channel as well. So beyond that,
protecting yourself is where you get the most money. You know what I mean? Like, because you're saving yourself from any potential lawsuits or anything that can cost you everything. So do not skip these steps. Do not skip these steps of getting your business right at the jump. You can't, after you already have problems and it's too late. Like if you're getting it and it's first time seeing an attorney is because you're dealing with somebody suing you. I don't even know what you're doing. Like, so just have these conversations. You're not doing this to fail. So you never know when a hit is going to come out of, nowhere, unexpected, from a demo, something that sounds terrible that you released, or that you put out, you didn't know. I just see it happen too much. And so just stay protected.
Yeah. And if you are trying to do a traditional label, again, making sure you have your recording agreement with your artist, but also having a clear relationship with how that's supposed to go, who's going to own the music, what are the royalty percentages, are you paying advances, how long is the agreement for? These are all things that you need to actually discuss, but think about your genre. What are you trying to build? What is this thing ultimately supposed to be? And for a lot
of how are you going to pay your artists off of their music, right? So when you start your label, right, how are you going to pay your artists? You have to really think about that. Do your homework, though.
People, it should be a retirement plan. If you have a day job, that's fine. But the idea is to get this as your full-time gig so that you have the label making money to support you as the owner, right? Or you and your partners as the owners, but to support your artists. And so like we all get to break bread and feed together.
And collecting music catalogs, when you sign them, you're collecting catalogs so you can sell them. You see how much these deals are going from when these artists are selling those catalogs. Like, who do you think is getting the money from when they're selling this? Like, it's crazy. Like, get involved. There's so much opportunity out there.
This is a really good question. It comes up often in regards to, well, what if I'm in a different country, right? the great thing about this is that for your contract, you can define what law applies. So it actually doesn't matter. So for example, in the record label agreement that we have on topmusicattorney.com, it's templated so that you just say whatever country you're in, you go the choice of law, the jurisdiction, if any dispute arises, is in this country. So even if we have an artist who, let's say, is in Canada, but the label is in the United States, the label can say where they want to have it, which might be in the United States. So for the four corners of the contract, you get to set that. So don't feel like just because you're getting a contract template that you're stuck to whatever country that it was drafted in. No, you get to revise that, which is the amazing thing about doing contracts. You can make them exactly how you want. This is your sign. If you made it this far in the video, this is your sign. It's time for you to start your record label. Drop a comment down below of your record label name, and we're here to help you grow.
Do it.
Yeah, that's always dope. You feel me? I like the content. Yeah, listen, become independent and get your own. You know what I mean? You don't do yourself a discredit. You need to get your own. Well, you know, like I said, check out Born Divine's page. You know what I mean? If you can, hold up. Wait a minute. Let me go back. Go to Born Divine's page, Born Divine 77. You know what I mean? Support the God. You know what I mean? So I'm about to get out of here. Check this out right here. Let me see something. Hold up.
Yeah, I want to dedicate this song right here to everybody that feel like giving up. Thought it was too rough for you or whatever. There's no turning around, there's no looking back. Chase your dreams. Do what you gotta do. I got your back. Picture me turning around, cause I'm already set in the game and I'm holding it down. I went from rags to riches, riches to rags, from Baltimore to Staten Island slums, driving in cabs. Never gave up on my dreams as a young teen, serving the fiends. On my block with my Pumas and jeans. Been many places in the world, used to be out in Queens. Me and my man China, AB, my doula since rock. A couple years before Biggie and Pop, I remember stashing cracks in my little shoebox. Now I'm back on the grind, claiming the spot, on tour with Ghostface. I love it a lot. Me and my whole team hungry, still stuck in the grind. Rather be out on the street than being stuck in the box. What up? I just linger with my 2 foots up. I don't have to play the 6 now, I be in the cut. I be lamping like a lamppost, you loving my touch. Crack smiles at the hood rats, they cracking they Dutch. And this music got my soul, that's why I'm never gonna give it up.
That's right, you can't afford to give it up, cuz don't turn around, ain't no looking back, you know. This is the better life movement right here, you know. Ain't nothing back there for us, we gotta learn from the things we did in our past. Gotta push forward.
There just ain't no turning around, no matter what happened. Gotta push forward. Knew my vision was clear ever since I first saw it. Used to carry stacks, but now I can't afford it. It get real in my life, that's why I can't court it. Sometimes I'm down on my luck, but I always fought it. Constantly moving, I'ma keep climbing up the ladder. Blocking the evil out until my pockets get fatter. Helping mama love, cause you know that's how I do it. And when my babies call, man, you know I jump to it. And ain't no looking back, I'm forgetting past sins. Stay focused, maybe I can push another Benz. Up on the radio, get a little more spins. I keep writing cause I'm feeling like I got the wins. If I ain't home, probably next door at Trina Kim's. Thinking about investing time into our future. Still carry the torch to sing a song for Luther. And through the process, I'ma steady keep love my neighbor. And give thanks, Jesus Christ be my Lord and Savior. Yo, this one right here is for everybody that thought they couldn't make it, wanted to give up on their dreams. Yeah, don't even worry about it, yo, it's gonna get better. Just don't look back, man. Yo, it's no more turning around. Papa Al told me keep on holding the crown. I got my 2 feet posted on solid ground. I know my daughter look nice in the African gown. And for my seeds, yo, believe me, I'ma keep it popping. I told y'all before, quick could never be my option. This one's for Bill Cosby Jr. and my man Cochran. That's why I'm putting my heart into another doctrine and still giving my best. That's why I'm steady rocking. Loving my people while I'm thinking about Christmas shopping. throwing darts cause I'm trying to keep these albums dropping. I ain't selling no crack and I ain't picking cotton. Get a 9 to 5, what man, you think I'm stopping? I'm going hard for my people going not forgotten. Yo, Didi.
What up?
Yo, remember you used to be chasing them cars, man? In the streets.
Saying them days is over for me, Daddy.
I hear that.
Remember them days when you used to come through the building with the get you on your side, fucking
mask on. Yeah, son.
Right.
Things is behind
Villains
me.
in the building.
Now.
So I guess it's safe to say we're gonna move forward with this.
Into the future songs with a new song.
Try to capitalize.
Oh, keep
For
it
everything
moving.
we doing.
See, my goal was to get out the hood and live good, the better life. But some things we did got misunderstood by outsiders, mainly dick riders, trying to infiltrate. Yo, it wasn't about the money or fame, I was trying to elevate, get a passport and move to another state. Ducking child support while I fight another case. Like the gingerbread man, I was on a paper chase. Hot flights and jurisdictions, hit the ground running Sin City on a mission. I told my G's I was dipping with a new plan and a new vision, but I still had a few issues I had to handle. Pop in and pop out and blow out candles, got my dough right. Then I moved out the family, in peace, taking birthday trips to Miami. I quarterback more packs home than Montana. Most wanted on the post, chicks got me on camera. Feds on my ass, I got caught with the hammer. Some jumping through loopholes, cause I ain't going back to the slammer. It's G code we live by is the anthem. That's right, no looking back. It's the better life movement, we still moving. See, these roads that we travel got twists and turns. I never envied the next man, I just waited my turn. Every loss that I took was a new lesson learned. For me to better myself, not get ahead of myself. I seen homeboys turn cause I was doing for self. Even though I showed love and tried to give them some help. Put them all on. Then they prayed for my downfall, so I had to step back and cut them all off, just in case I gotta cut back and season they broth. I'm trying to figure shit out. I know they tell it for sure. Shit got real when 12 came and knocked on my door. I hear them talking tough Tony, but they really some whores. See, they think that I'm rich because of the way that I ball. I'm from the mean streets of B-more, where the winner take all. Still singing the dope boy anthem while pitching the raw. My story took me out the hood and it put me on tour. With the great Capadon, I put some plaques on the wall. Still living that street life where the fiends go hard. Niggas are shooting all night like a NBA ball. But I'ma aim for the moon and still shine like a star, yeah. No looking back, the better life. We still here, baby. ND Boom, GLF. Yeah. It ain't no turning around, ain't no turning around, yeah. Ever since that day, when Cap said, yo, come to the studio, he said, yo, you got a verse that could go on that? For sure, I do. I never looked back since 2005 and beyond. Born Divine.
Yo, y'all know what
When
it
it comes
is.
to getting to market.
Feel me? I'm about to sign off for real, for real. Yeah, that was dope. You feel me? Gotta make sure we support, you know what I mean? Like I said, that was Baltimore's own Born Divine, Wu-Tang Killer B, Indie Boom Divine Chamber, you feel me? That's the God right there he put me on, you feel me? So, you know, I try to shine the same energy and light to other people. Hence this show, you feel me? So what's up, Balti Mega? Peace, God. You know what I mean? Yo, oh man, me and Balti Mega got a project. Oh my gracious. Oh my gracious. When that shit drop, mass hysteria. It's all the villain shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, trust me, got some shit for niggas, right? Yo, but at the end of the day, like I said, yo, You gotta be independent. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna make sure that your movement is magnetic. You know what I mean? Make sure that somebody is gonna be attracted to what you do. And on that note, I'm out. Peace to everybody.